I did a movie, Jeepers Creepers, but it's my first movie, kind of one of my first things I ever did, and so it was nice to kind of return to that genre. I'm a huge horror movie fan, so not huge. I- I'm sort of indifferent to the genre, but it was great. My journey, and it's Allison's movie. It's her journey. She's the one. I'm so excited for people to see her performance. She's just by far, I think one of the best young actresses out there. So she's going to be great. But I just sort of play the trying to be supportive boyfriend role. And my journey's a little bit more, not as clear. It's not like she's the one that is being dragged to hell.
You always have such a great sense of humor, and you're always really funny. I'm wondering if you were able to bring just a little bit into this, or is this a completely dramatic role for you?
No. That I think it was really important to create a sense of reality and likability between Allison and I, just as a couple, because you want to root for her, you want to root for them to kind of work, and for her to not be dragged to hell. And so within that framework, we wanted it to be funny and likable, and just a relationship that you wanted to work. And so Sam was amazingly collaborative with both of us in terms of even writing and ad-libbing and making it as organic and likable as possible. But it wasn't like it weren't like a lot of bits, and like it wasn't like doing a comedy. It was and then there were also a lot of dramatic elements that I often don't get to do. So it was great.
So you don't get dragged to hell in this film?
I don't know. I can't say. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe.
Sam Raimi really loves to put his actors through the ringer. I mean, especially physically.
Man, yeah.
I'm wondering what he made you do in this film. Hardcore.
At the time, I was jealous that I didn't get to do all the hardcore action horror stuff that Allison was doing. But I in retrospect, I also had the easy. I got to sleep, and I got to I got to not be battered and bruised. Allison just goes through the ringer. Yeah, is put through. I've never seen an actor work so hard. And it's funny because Sam is the most like laid back, likable guy. He's not like a taskmaster. It wasn't like get out there and he was. He's just such a nice like laid back guy that he almost I think felt bad about doing. But she was so game and just so embraced it. I was so impressed by her. I mean, I was a huge fan of hers before, but just watching her go through this and always like upbeat, always like wanting to make it better. She's incredible. Like, great performance.
She said she had a lot of nightmares filming this film. Did you?
I didn't. I had nightmares about her having nightmares. I always have nightmares. I'm just a.
No,
I feel like I'm having one right now.
To wrap
I'm
this
kidding.
up,
I'm kidding.
Bruce Willis was talking about Die Hard 5 and that you were going to be part of it. Has that
really?
continued on?
Man.
Is there any talks about that? And also Donkey Balls. Is there any movement on that one?
Donkey balls?
Yeah, the sequel to Dodgeball with the donkey basketball.
Oh,
One of those. Is there any movement
I'm
on
not
either?
aware of dodgeball. I'm not aware of donkey balls. Sounds. I'd like to
Well,
like
we
it.
talked about that before. It was something Vince Vaughn had said. And
I'm
might have
sure.
been a joke,
I'm
but
sure it was a joke.
I want to see you guys on
Vince,
donkeys.
Vince said it. Vince said donkey balls.
Like a while ago.
I'm guessing he was joking.
But no Die Hard 5 yet.
I haven't. I would. God, it'd be great. I mean, I'd love
Oh
to.
yeah, I loved you guys in that movie.
Oh,
That was
thanks,
awesome.
man. I loved working with Bruce and that dynamic, and I don't know. I feel like if they did one, I'd be shocked if they brought me back. But
no, he said he was going to bring you back.
really? Is it, oh
Last
man.
time I talked to him, he said that was the team. Well, you and Maggie Q, but she dies in the movie, so how can
Maggie's
you
the
even do
best.
that?
I know. Wait, they said
Unless there's a twin.
he said they were bringing back Maggie Q.
No, he said he wouldn't do it without bringing her back.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
that's a clue that they're not going to do it. I don't know.
That would be man. It'd be great. She's the best. Yeah, maybe a twin. Maybe
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Maggie X.
Maybe she crawled out of the elevator shaft.
Maybe she lived. Yeah, you didn't really see her. Maybe she was a cyborg.
True. Could have been the Terminator.
Yeah, Maggie would be. Yeah, she's just such a great. She's great, and I wish she had more. That would be great for her to come back and like she's, or maybe her twin is actually really nice, and then there's like a love interest scenario. I don't know.
Hook you up with
I'm
Maggie
throwing
Q.
that out. Yeah.
I think Bruce Willis liked her a little bit more, though.
Bruce.
Yeah.
He liked her more.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Really?
And you're not going to make an appearance in Jeepers 3?
I'd love to. I heard they're doing it.
Yeah, it's moving ahead. But
It
I don't know
is?
too much about it yet.
Yeah, I'd love to do a little like little nightmare scene or I don't know. I'm getting old enough to maybe play the creeper now.
Maybe.
Yeah, it'd be a very non-threatening creeper, a very like effeminate, non-threatening. Wouldn't be very scary.
Maybe you can make it scary. I don't know.
Be like, I want your eyes. Now I want your abs. Yeah.
All right, well, thank you. I'm going to make sure to go watch Jeepers Creepers now.
Yeah, it is.
I get freaked out.
I can't believe you've never seen it.
Of course
Come on,
not.
it's one of the biggest franchises.
I have nightmares from Dracula. You think I'm going to go watch Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah, some people it's not for, you know, my mother hates horror movies, was watching with me for the first time, and at the end she was just bawling. And I was like, oh, they took your eyes. She was crying. The whole theater was like applauding, like, yeah, I'm so glad that guy's dead. And she was just like weeping. Yeah,
that'll be
some
me.
people just can't do it.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, man.